So in this short video we're going to create the trunking that you see. We'll create first the long length of it, which shouldn't take too long to create. So here you can see what we're going to start off creating. So we end up then duplicating it to make the long piece. Again, we are using the meters and we're typing in the value that we want in millimeters, and SketchUp will treat this as meters. So to start with, we're going to use the rectangle tool again. Again, it's on the blue axis and we need it to be 8, 3, and that will match our footprint for what we're going to do next. Next, we're going to use the push-pull tool and we're going to pull up 3.2. The next thing we want to do is create this drop down here. So we need to get a measurement. So the measurement we need is this one, which is 0.6 of a mil. I'll just delete the measurement line and we'll create a measurement line on here. So 0.6 of a mil. We're going to then use the pencil tool on the X, bring it over here to this X, ready for the push-pull tool again. We can again delete the measurement line, because we don't need that, and we need to now scroll up to here again. So I'm just using the middle mouse button to move the thing around, and I need to know the height of this, and in this case it's 0.4 of a mil. We'll scroll out again now, get back to this piece here using the middle mouse button, using the push-pull tool. I'm going to push it down 0.4. So that's now to that point that we need it to be. We can delete this line. We now need to know what this measurement here is. So again, we'll just take some measurements. So coming down to the first point was 0.6, and for this one again 0.6. We also need one more measurement, which is from here to here, and that is 0.4 of a mil. So scrolling back to here, I can't really trust these lines because unless I know they are on the green, and in this case it looks like they are. So we need a line here, 0.4, another line here, 0.4, and now we've got a place where we can actually draw a square, like so, and again like so. So we're on the X. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to push these as far as we can, and again on this one as far as we can till we reach the offset limits. The only other thing we've got left to do is this needs to be pushed back a little bit. So we'll draw a line down here to the blue axis and we'll push that back in. We'll spin it around to here, do the same again, just draw the line down, use the push pull again. Now in theory we can now delete all our guidelines. There is quicker ways of doing this. I'm also going to get rid of the excess lines which we don't need anymore. So now we have the base to start with. We now need to use the select tool and let's make this a group. So I've drawn the box around it and then I'm going to right click, make group. I then will scroll out, so I'm using my middle mouse wheel to scroll out a bit to give me some more space and to move the model around a bit. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the move tool. With the components highlighted, I'm going to click on the left hand corner and I'm going to press down the control key on my keyboard. I'm going to move the object to the right until it's at the end of it, let go. I'm going to then type X, and I want 19 of these, and now we have 19 units that will happily print on our FDM printer. With everything still selected, we just go up to File, Export STL, Export as Model Units, and in this case we're going to call it Straight Trunking. Save it, and then we'll open our slicer of choice. So again, I'm in Super Slicer. I'm going to bring in the model, so Straight Trunking, and here you can see the model has come in, and it's saying no errors, and it's given us a length of 160 millimeters times 3 times 3.2, which is what we expected. So all you need to do is set up whatever you want, whether you do it as 0.2 layer height or 0.1, and this will print as you can see in the previous pictures at the start of this video.